Good morning, Daily Grinders. This is about like the 15th time I've tried to shoot this video. I have my furry helpers, and they have been monkeys this morning, just bargaining and everything, etc. And I've not been able to get through a full video without interruption. So hopefully I can make one that'll be effective for you all and be little or no participation by them. And that's trick around my house, as you can hear squeaking in the background. So let's get to this and try to get through this. So start by mods. Those are important, and those are the most important thing in this battle tier 3 of Bo-Katan. I got this mod set idea from Gerbil. I think I've said it before. If you need something analytical for any raid, any event, any whatever, Gerbil's a really good source. Shout out, Gerbil. I know you're probably not watching this video, but if you are, shout out, respect, and thank you for what you do. So it was potency, health, and protection. So the idea here is protection, speed, protection, potency, and speed. So you see I have protection, speed, I have protection, potency, and speed. My speed's not great, but it's decent enough. Protection, potency, protection, potency, potency. In case you want to see the hard numbers, which some people like to see the hard numbers, it helps sometimes. Not knocking it, I do the same. So here's the general gist of everything. Keep in mind your guy is not, he's not attacking. You just want him to be beefy and have his speed. Now this is for doing it for relic tier 7. Bam is the wild card of all this. I say that because I can't tell you like I did just then for IG-12 and Grogu to do it that way. The other videos I've watched, I've tried doing things the way they've said it for Mando. It didn't work. I even tried Gerbil's stuff for Mando. It didn't work for me. Then I came upon this. These are my mods for my Admiral Radis, my AdRad on my Leia squad. So if you want to copy this for your AdRad on Leia, it's fine. It would not be suitable for AdRad as leader in a Rogue One. So that's just a caveat or a warning. So it's an all defensive set. And I have health. Don't know why it's goofing up on me. Have health and offense and speed. Those are the 3 keys here. So I have health and offense and speed. Health, speed, don't have any offense, and that's one, these 2 right here, I wish I had offense in with them, but I do have a little crit chance. It's not like offense. This one has no offense. I would like to have offense on it. This is an offense mod with health and speed. To give you an idea what that looks like for you, in case you're following along. For me, I kept getting killed even using what Gerbil suggested, and it just, I had all the numbers, the mod set, the numbers that he had posted on his video. It just didn't work. So Bam is your wild card. IG-12 Grogu, go with that mod setup. I think it works. Only wish I had difference was to 6 dot them instead of 5 dot them. Bam, lots of health, really good speed, as much offense. Now, whatever mod set flavors you have that come up with that, whether that's all defense like I did, I think I tried all tenacity at one point, etc. And if you're daily grinders like me, a lot of us are limited on the different kinds of mods that we can use. We don't have an account GP of 20 million and we have all kinds of great mods and we can just load it up and go. No, that's not how we roll. So we're limited, and how do you use what you've got to complete it. And that's why I do these videos, is because I'm trying to use what I got, and I know a lot of you are in the same boat. So I took my mods off my AdRad. Things to know down here in the strategy tips. If one of your characters is defeated, it's a loss automatically. Lower the gate is an ability that you've got to time correctly, or, and down there in the third, it'll increase the max health, protection, whatever, the Imperial Armor Commandos, and they will just obliterate you, okay? So let's jump in, and I'll try to give you the mechanics. Hopefully, I don't expect to complete it, but hopefully I can get further along into it enough where I can give you some of the dynamics that you need to be aware of. So let them do their thing here. Your Imperial Commandos are really bad about bonus attacking off of each other and attacking out of turn and doing bonus attacks. I don't think any of us are exactly certain how that's all wired, etc. But just know, for Mando, a couple of key things. The thing on the far right is the lift the gate. You don't want to use that premature, or it's basically going to be death. You might as well start over. If you don't use it, then you'll lose it, and going into the next level, those guys behind the gate, it's going to make it harder for you. So timing it correctly is a key. The other key you need to know is you don't use Bam's basic, which is his knife, unless you have damage immunity. One of these Imperial Armor Commando guys is dead and you're only fighting one of them, or as a last resort, if it's your only option. Because if you use that basic, they will attack out a turn and bonus attack and pretty much kill you. So that's just to know. They will not do that if you choose Whistling Birds. What I like to try to do is target one. It almost always seems like it's the guy on the right for some reason. I don't know why. I'm right-handed. I don't know what it is. The other thing here, we have IG-12's kit. The basic puts a debuff on the guy you're targeting, and it sends Bam to attack. So when Bam is assisting, it's not going to trigger all the bonus attacks. The middle ability for IG-12 and Grogu is removing a debuff from the target ally and then restoring health. And it also gives them some sort of buff. Right now we're in good shape. The third, I don't know what those things are. I just call them coconuts. It looks like he's throwing coconuts, so we're going to throw the coconuts. I don't know what that is, but we're throwing the coconuts. So we got a stun, which is good. Bam takes 3 attacks, which is good. Now we have no other choice but to use a basic and just hope you don't die. Okay, good. That's good. We had all of our debuffs up. Looks like they weren't affected. We don't need any cleansing or any health boosting, so we're going to hit that. And just hope we don't get damaged out of turn. This is not going to be good because that's the only thing I had as an option, and it's never a good thing. So we are going to damage immunity ourselves first. And then since Mando is not full health, I'm going to do that, and there we go. Now we can roll a little bit better. And I'm going to throw Whistling Birds on there. Debuff, right? Here we are. Okay. So, I got 3 options here. This guy has a damage over time ready. I have lift the gate. If I do too much, I'm going to kill him. I won't have the lift the gate option available. Almost got him in the yellow. That's where I would normally start. This, and sometimes I've been like, yeah, I'll give it a shot, but it may not be the best move. So I'm not going to do that this time. If you think it might not be the best move, more than likely it is not the best move. And there you go. Now then, they're dazed. Oh, well, grasshopper. They can't attack out of turn if they're dazed. Yeah, all those rules don't apply. You can throw those out the window. You do want to damage immunity yourselves up and get that debuff off of IG-12 and Grogu, because they are about to show you why it's a fake. Once that one guy moved, then no more days, and they bonus attack and attack out of turn. So here, I didn't have any choice, but I had damage immunity up, so that basic was okay. And again, just trying to whittle one of these down so I can get them out of the way. And rocking and rolling and seeing how we do. Come on, whistling birds, do me some damage here. There we go. Going to do that. Don't like having to do that, but that's all the choice I got. And that's where high health saved Mando today. There we go. All right. I'm a proponent of using my heals and my whatevers whenever I can. And that's maybe a different... Sometimes you got to help Grogu along the way. He's not... maybe we can take that guy out. There we go. Sometimes Grogu needs a little help knowing who to hit. That's the only issue that I've seen. So we're going to get our 3 attacks by Mando here. And there we go. We are going to pop with Whistling Birds. I'm going to debuff him, Whistling Bird him. And there we are. We're close. Okay. So I want to make sure Mando has great health, right? And we got some debuffs. So even with one, they attack multiple times. So we're going to have to do that, right? Give me a chance. There we go. Again, we are going to tap that. That gives us some protection, gives us damage immunity. We're going to go after whichever one we can get debuffs on. I'm going to do this. And we're going to stun that guy. There we go. There we go. Got ability block and some dots. Going to throw up our damage immunity, cleanse. Here we are. Ability block. Hope we don't... Oh, I got damage immunity up. I'm just saying hope we don't die on the counter attacks and all that. And that's not what I wanted. So I want to boost IG-12 Grogu's health back up. I want to do Whistling Birds. And hope we don't die. The only thing saving him there was the high health. We're going to coconut his butt. Or whatever that is. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't watch the Mandalorian Grogu seasons. Don't kill me. Don't kill the messenger, right? And just, I mean, I'm a big proponent of if you've got it and you can use it to refresh health, do it. I don't want to do that yet. Save your damage immunity on this one if you can. Because once you get this guy close to being out of the way, you're going to do lift the gate again. And This is not going to work well. All right. That didn't help us greatly, but we're going to buff ourselves with a little bit of buff. And we're going to go damage immunity. That should give us a little extra protection. Maybe we can withstand this barrage and get through it. Although it's not ideal, I would have liked to have had full protection here. And health. Damage immunity plus it was my only option. Right? Put a buff on that guy. Trying to work his butt down. Sorry, guys. Gonna do a whistling bird. Ooh, good. Gonna throw coconuts at him. That didn't stun him, which I wish it would have. We're good. We're gonna debuff. There we go. I didn't catch that one quite fast enough. Don't attack Grogu. Leave? We almost made it. And if I hadn't have killed the guy before using lift the gate when I was supposed to, I would have won that. That's how you're supposed to do it, except that I killed the guy. I shouldn't have used the whistling birds. That was a little too strong. I think you even heard me say that may not be a good idea. And if you don't think it's a good idea, don't do it. And then I did it. So, yeah, the whole lift the gate, had I been able to do it before I killed that last guy going into the last round, then I would have been successful at the same, just keep going on and doing what you're doing. So those are the keys. Unfortunately, it wasn't a win on the video. It shoulda, woulda, coulda, but wasn't because I killed the guy instead of keeping him alive and using the lift the gate, which would allow me to make it through that last tier. So hopefully this helps. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, and I'll do Battle Tier 4 is going to be the next video. So I'll see you there on that one. Sorry I didn't have a victory here. I should have. I misplayed it. And that will happen to you as well. So at least you know that's how it rolls. Good luck to you finding your BAM mods. That's a key. Make sure you have lots of health, good offense, really good speed. I think those are the three key things, depending on what you have in your arsenal, if you will, and in all your different characters you have, what you have available. So anyway, till the next video, guys, like it, subscribe it, share it. Hopefully that will help. Again, till the next one.